What's up, Joaquin? I hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I am going to discuss some important things. Recently at school, I have gotten now 2 different detentions. I don't want anyone to not like me, but because I'm not bragging, but I would really like y'all to be aware of it. And so, unfortunately, I was apparently, because I was stalking somebody. Unfortunately, that's what I got a detention for. As for being a stalker to someone, yeah, bitch. And stuff, and apparently they'll all be guys. Unfortunately, Stephanie Kenyon had to explain it all to me. Even when I was pretty much in the office because apparently Mr. Marshall came and pulled me out of gym. And apparently he brought me to his office, and apparently, though, he had Stephanie Kenyon. I don't call her Stephanie, but he apparently had her in there, apparently to talk about it. Don't get me wrong, by the way, though. I honestly was more, please, fans, I'm nervous to say this, don't hate me, but Stephanie Kenyon is hot. Not joking. She's shorter than me, though. She's one of my teachers, though. Yeah. She's like 4'11". She's a really short teacher. Pretty much. Yeah. And apparently, though, she apparently doesn't even like me anymore. What? And so she literally, apparently, hates me and is like, what? Yeah. It's ridiculous, guys. What? And so apparently, I unfortunately, there was one specific day, where the things I did, it was actually, that's actually why I got a detention. On April 4th was for what I did on March 28th. Apparently, that's, because on March 28th, I said, "Hi, Mrs. Kenyon," to Mrs. Kenyon at the beginning of first period. Then I walked by her classroom and said hi to her again at the beginning of second. Then I went and I said hi to her at the beginning of third also. So that's like in between so many different classes and stuff. And then apparently and I also and stuff apparently also and then other things I did on March 20th was I seemed like obsessing over greeting. Obsessed with over greeting Mrs. Kenyon since March 4th. Yeah. Unfortunately so. Yeah. I shouldn't have been. That's just not how you behave around women. Especially hot one. She's 38 years old. And stuff. But she's only like 4'11". She's a very short lady. And stuff. And apparently, though, and other things I did on March 20th was because how obsessed I was with over-greeting her. I pretty much said hi to her like at the beginning of 7th and then at the end of 7th, which is math class. I was like doing the bye, see ya, bye act that she has never liked. She's always thought was like creepy and never liked it. It is not a nice way to say hi. I don't really like discussing these things, but I feel like I need people to be aware of it. And then also, there's more things I did on March 28th. Also, like at the beginning of 8th period, I was pretty much standing in the hallway right outside of my study hall, waving down the hallway at Stephanie Kenyon. Yeah. And it's just not a proper way. Yeah. But, and another thing I got in trouble for was I got in trouble because I was emailing Mrs. Kenyon from my own personal account. Apparently, they said only with a school account. I don't have a school account, though. Not anymore. They locked it. They've apparently locked my school account. And it's apparently because I've been now emailing teachers, and that's things I've gotten in trouble for. Like I sent at least, I think, 3 emails on March 22nd. No, 2 on March 22nd when I got home from school, and then 1 on March 24th. Instead of also while I was at home, because it was a week. March 24th was a Sunday. March 22nd, though, it was the best day of school I ever had. March 22nd and March 7th might be like the 2 best days of school, two best days of school I've had this whole school year. And unfortunately, I do feel really bad now for Stephanie Kenyon now, because I was unfortunately doing too many things. I've already been let know. Another teacher in the school literally even said to me why it's wrong that apparently I was texting her and calling her. And then I released on March 22nd through March 24th, I sent 3 emails from my personal account. You're still technically not allowed to just email Steph for anything you wanna. You can only email them when you need help on your homework. I don't get homework, though. There's no need for me to be getting a hold of staff outside of school. There really isn't. In the essentials classes, there's no need to be getting a hold of staff members outside of school. Apparently, though, I already was told why it was wrong for me to be calling and texting Mrs. Kenyon. Yeah, another teacher told me she's not a friend of my parents. 1, she's not a family member. And 3, she's not my friend at all. Even when she was apparently in the main office with me, because apparently Mr. Marshall had her in there and brought me down. Apparently, she told me, just because I want to be her friend doesn't mean I can. Just because I want to hang out with her does not mean I can. I even tried to stay after school just to hang out with her. Yeah, you can't stay after school just to hang out with teachers. I mean, another teacher literally because it was I did on both the days, March 18th and March 19th for the 2 days I tried to stay after school to hang out with Mrs. Kenyon. So, and apparently though on March 22nd, beginning in first period, apparently I was asked if I want to join a club to stay after school. I mean, I was even asked why I lately have been trying to stay after school. And I even said, it was just to hang out with Mrs. Kenyon. Yes, and you can't stay after school just to hang out with a teacher. It's not allowed. You can only stay after if you're in clubs, which it's already too late in the year. It's literally, today it's May 10th. It's too late to join a club. I actually tried in, I think, very late March or late April. I actually tried in mid-April, and I accidentally emailed Mrs. Dvorak and saying, can I join SAT? And apparently she just said in an email back to me, it was obvious on my school's account, so no, I did not control for it. So then, because my school account wasn't taken away then, it wasn't locked by the school. So apparently the principal has now locked my account now. I mean, they said they'll give it back next year. That just means I gotta be careful. No more emailing any of my teachers. Even, and the only reason I say not at all is because in the essentials classes, there's no need to get a hold of a staff member outside of school. And yes, being only allowed to email staff when you need help on homework does mean no, I cannot email a study hall teacher. Nope. That would mean no, I cannot email Mrs. Pitts. That would be because she's a study hall teacher, so she wouldn't be able to help me on homework or give me homework. That would also mean no, I cannot email, like, at all staff members, like teachers that are not a teacher of mine. That would mean no, I cannot email Mr. Bretch. Just like I can already, no matter what, even for help, if I need help on homework, I cannot email a staff member from my own phone. Yeah, it would have to be my computer that is given me by the school, but my accounts are locked. No, I do not have a school account. Don't even say anything about that to me. If you fans out there see me in the future, I don't have a school account. It has been locked by the school. They apparently, I also one time emailed Mr. Besaw from a personal account. The content of the two emails were, Mr. Besaw, what are you doing over the weekend? That one was sent on March 20th, and then there was one sent on April 1st, and that was Mr. Besaw, how has your weekend been? Apparently Mr. Marshall, even when I got sent to the office, even asked, is that really true that I emailed Mr. Besaw over the weekend? I mean, yeah, I literally only was willing to, because I thought I was only getting in trouble for emailing Mrs. Kenyon because she's hot. I literally didn't know you can't email staff no matter what. No matter what, it has to be only from your school. It would have to be only from my school account, and it would have to be only when I need help on homework. And yes, that does already mean I cannot email one of my study hall teachers pretty much at all. And no, I cannot email any music teacher or dance or gym, any of those teachers. It would have to be one of the essentials teachers, because any other teachers could not help me on homework. Neither would they be allowed to. Neither would they be allowed to give me homework. That would also mean I cannot email other teachers in the building other than my own teachers, because then, you're right, they couldn't give me homework. And they also couldn't help me on my own homework. Yeah. There's a lot of rules. I mean, I told Logan at lunch what I got in trouble for. He literally just said back, no, you don't get in trouble for that. What? Like, how do you think you don't get in trouble for emailing staff members? You do. I do definitely think, though, more the reason I did, because I did it from my phone. And the only reason I say from my phone, because that would mean I did it from a personal account. But with doing it from my school's computer would mean I did it with my school account. Yeah. Bye. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful night, guys.